there's also questions of whether that can even be achieved. You can even create a golden age for America by making us more nationalistic and by rehoming all these companies. Ben Shapiro was talking to his 7 million podcast listeners, saying that this doesn't make any sense. Every country that has attempted this has found themselves in worse economic shape. You mentioned China, you mentioned Russia, and there were a couple of others. There was this also from the New York Times today that I thought was very interesting. This is from David Sanger. This is on the previous tariffs that Donald Trump imposed in 2018. The raft of studies that followed showing that the country lost tens of thousands of jobs, upward of 75,000 jobs by one study, in the industries that were dependent on steel and aluminum. So Donald Trump's talking about trying to bring jobs home. The last time he tried this, Catherine, he lost a lot of jobs.
Yes, and that was foreseeable then. It is foreseeable again this time around because there are many more downstream jobs that are dependent on consumption of steel as inputs than there are jobs that are dependent on production of steel. Automakers, appliance makers, all sorts of other manufacturing firms, which Trump also claims to be supporting. Look, the best case scenario for tariffs, the best possible outcome, and I am well known as a tariff skeptic, is that sure, we pay a little bit more for foreign products, but maybe we increase some manufacturing here and get a few thousand additional manufacturing jobs. But in order for that very narrow outcome to materialize, you need to make sure that you are actually tariffing the right products and the right industries. Instead, we are tariffing things we don't make and raw materials we don't have. So if Trump is, let's say, tariffing energy from Canada, yes, we have plenty of energy here, but not enough to fulfill the needs that our industry needs and that our households and regular consumers need. The same thing with steel. The same thing with lumber. There are potash, which something I never needed to learn about until recently. It's a key ingredient to fertilizer that about 80 to 90% of the fertilizer or the potash that's used here in America by American farmers comes from Canada. You can't just replace that. So nothing he's doing is actually making our industry more competitive. If anything, if he raises steel tariffs to 50% on Canada, as he has threatened, it would probably become cheaper to make cars anywhere else in the world besides the United States.
So many questions. I'm going to go with this simple one. Do the people in this administration not know what they're doing?
Well, that's a big question. I mean, they are seen from his songbook. I mean, they are. Now, Donald Trump is not in Congress. No, he's not in Congress. But he has a worldview that he's absolutely 100% committed to, that tariffs are the 100% the cure to every problem that ails the United States right now, and he's going to use them. And so they are executing what Trump wants to do.
All right. Let's talk about worldviews here, and I'm going to take us back in time. Back to the 1980s. Let me play the one-time scion of the Republican Party, Ronald Reagan, on tariffs.
At first, when someone says, let's impose tariffs on foreign imports, it looks like they're doing a patriotic thing by protecting American products from jobs.
I think we need a jetpack in
and
order to
sometimes
cross this
for a
gap.
short while
I
it
remember
works.
seeing one at
But only
Mr.
for a
Keith's.
short time. What eventually occurs is, first, homegrown industries start relying on government protection in the form of high tariffs. They stop competing and stop making the innovative management and technological changes they need to succeed at world markets. And then, while all this is going on, something even worse occurs. High tariffs inevitably lead to retaliation by foreign countries and the trigger of fierce trade wars. The result is more and more tariffs, higher and higher trade barriers, and less competition. So soon, because the price is made artificially high by tariffs to subsidize inefficiency and poor management, people stop buying. Then the worst happens. Markets shrink and collapse, businesses and industry shut down, and millions of people lose their jobs.
Back before there were teleprompters, Charlie, does the Republican Party still believe in that worldview? It was once the only worldview the Republican Party had.
Well, it should believe in that worldview. Ronald Reagan was absolutely right about this. I mean, how hard is this to understand that these tariffs are going to be inflationary? They're going to raise prices. And by the way, tariffs on Mexican produce at this time of year is going to raise food prices. I mean, Canada, how many times do we have to explain that the privileged few will be protected at the expense of the many. Canadian aluminum, it's a packaging material in many cases. You wrap a little Hershey Kiss in aluminum foil. Beer and soda can. I mean, this is not hard to understand. As Catherine pointed out, there will be so many more jobs lost in manufacturing in this country that use steel and aluminum and other ingredients and commodities that we will save in the protected industries. This is so basic. It will be so destructive to American manufacturing and agriculture. During Stu Hawley, back in 1930, global trade was $3 trillion. It shrank to about $1 trillion. We've been through this before. We've seen these effects. And by the way, in the 1930s, I believe we ran trade surpluses, but nobody seemed to really care because unemployment rates were around 20%. So that's the problem we're dealing with. Going back to the 1890s and the 1930s trade policy, which failed.
Yeah. And by the way, Rick ended that by saying that he remembers the 1930s, and that's why he's in office now, saying that tariffs are a bad idea. But you're in Pennsylvania, Charlie, so speak to your voters there, because a lot of them voted on this idea that Donald Trump was going to fix the economy, right-size it for them, for their industries, for what they had lost over the past 3-4 decades to NAFTA.
Yeah, a lot of people in Pennsylvania are a lot more sophisticated than maybe some Washington politicians give them credit for. They're done crying over the steel industry. I'm from the steel family. My dad was 30 years in the industry. There's a lot of misplaced nostalgia. Yeah, we see it in the Pittsburgh area where there's opposition to Nippon Steel buying U.S. steel. Everybody understands a good deal. They're going to save steel plants in western Pennsylvania. But Washington politicians will tell you it's just the opposite. So we've seen it. Even a place like Hershey, Pennsylvania, where they make 70 million chocolate kisses a day, which is a lot of loving, all wrapped in a very fine aluminum foil. They have to import that foil. The last steel keg manufacturer in Pennsylvania, we lost them during the last round of steel tariffs. They raised prices of steel. Domestic producers raised their prices. I mean, hey, Pennsylvanians are smart. They're part of the global and integrated economy. So they get it, and they're worried about prices, and I think most of them understand this is inflationary that's being proposed.
So I asked the top, what's it going to take for Republican lawmakers to start speaking out, for Wall Street folks to start speaking out publicly? I think for Republican lawmakers, it's going to be their constituents. But for Wall Street, let's play Wharton's Jeremy Siegel, who is generally an overall fan of Trump's economic policy. Here he is speaking to CNBC on Tuesday.
You think the people in Florida living off, the accumulated wealth that they've done the last 10 years are going to be all excited about, some plant that Trump saves in Erie, Pennsylvania for 300 jobs or 500 jobs? By the way, producing something that they could have brought cheaper without the tariffs beforehand? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Don't forget, almost half the American public own stock, if not directly, indirectly, through their 401k, through their IRA, through their pension funds. You have 180 million, 150 million people there. So, we're going to bring some manufacturing back to the U.S. How many jobs is that? Less than 0.1%?
The Wall Street Journal reports it's going to take some CEOs of the big banks a market fall of 20% or 40% for them to start speaking out. I want to go back to what Charlie said about nostalgia. I think nostalgia is very powerful. Listen, I have nostalgia for the news business of 10 years ago, let alone 20 years ago. It's changed. It's changed a lot. Our industry is contracting. It's hard to take. So I understand this desire for people to hold on to what was once great for them. How do we get to a point in this country where we offer new and better opportunities, optimism for the future, so that they're not looking backward any longer and trying to take us back to a time that we can't get back to?
The red pill incels did exactly what I wanted them to do with that video.
And in case you're wondering, she's talking about this video. Go watch it before you watch this one if you haven't already.
They fell for the bait. And it's actually interesting because my ex doesn't even watch red pill content anymore.
So, everything you said in your previous video was true. Your ex did watch red pill content and did dump you. I don't exactly see how admitting that means you own the red pill bros, but by all means, continue the cringe.
Hey, Miracles attention to the behavior of men and the things that they say about women who actually talk about the things that they do for men in relationships. Because either you are not doing anything for men, you have nothing to offer them, and you're selling your body, and you're this or you're that, whatever. Or the other thing that you have daddy issues, and that's why you bring a relationship.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Or
Man,
what
hey,
is
are you
your
alright?
to make him
Are you having a heart
behave
attack
that way?
or
At the
is
end
it
of
Fergal withdrawals?
Does that make you happy? Huh? You love to see a master of industry all flummoxed like this, all low and, yeah, maybe.
Maybe this is a bad time, but could we use your disk encoder real quick?
What? No! The encoder is off limits until I get my goddamn Fergal fixed. Fergals, get him! Hurry.
Hey, tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and use the disk encoder while you're sort of, stuck on the ground like that, doing whatever it is you're doing. So, don't be mad at us.
Fuck. What? No! The encoder is off limits until I get my goddamn Fergal fixed. Fergals, get him! Hurry.
Alright, looks like it's working.
I'm in a bad spot, man. I don't feel so good.
Alright, there we go. Time to warp in Krubis and then, kill him. If we're able to. You ready?
Now I'm so hot. I'm fucking boiling. Did someone turn on the AC? Oh no. I shit. I shit myself. Oh,
Really?
no.
I don't smell anything. It smells just fine in here.
The piss is mixing with the shit into a shit piss. And it's all under me, I'm just lying in my own shit piss. Don't come near me. What the fuck you want to see that for? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You get a kick out of it? I want to see a man lying and sweating in his own shit piss. You're a pervert. I fucking hate you. You don't even like me. You pretended to be my best friend. And you betrayed me.
These days, women are yet again held responsible for the actions and behaviors of men in the eyes of men who hate women. Because either you are dating a guy and trying to help him in life and you want his money, which one YouTuber said, he said that I posted that video because I
You
want my
don't even work for Krubis, do you?
No, I did that out of the kindness of my heart because I care about him.
Which is literally the bare minimum in a relationship. And yeah, you bought him a mattress at one point in time. But then again, he let you live in a penthouse that you could never afford for free. So yeah, nowhere near equality.
I also heard that I'm bitter because my boyfriend wouldn't marry me. As if not getting married is the biggest threat to
How much money does this guy have? And I'm not saying that because of this room. I'm thinking maybe a heist, later, after we, take down the G3 cartel. I don't know.
Sweetie, you know what you sound like right now? That weird guy who can't get laid saying, as if not being able to get a woman is the biggest threat to one's manhood. Ironic. Yeah, that kind of sounds like sour grapes, and, well, this doesn't help either.
I've been trying to give dating a chance again lately. I've even been like trying to date guys who are not, my typical type. Even dating guys who are not my typical type has not fixed the issue.
Yeah, because they're not millionaires like your ex was.
In fact, actually, it's worse. Because the girls do.
Well, sweetie, what you should do is look up the term alpha widow. Trust me, it's a good one.
Men still don't get it, ladies. They still don't get it. They do not understand that behavior of those particular men, it's not all men, because there are some amazing, thoughtful, caring, woman-loving men.
Yeah, and apparently, those men are avoiding you.
Leave me alone, please leave me alone. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Leave me alone, leave me alone.
That behavior is what turns women on. Like, getting married is not the end goal anymore. Because
God, I cannot imagine a universe without the G3. They've just always been there, operating in the shadows, skirting the law. Everybody's too scared to take them down, so they just keep doing all their evil shit, enslaving planets, kidnapping useful species. Huh. Are we sure we're going to be able to do this? I feel like someone more powerful than us should be doing this, honestly.
I was subscribing to woman-hating behavior. I was afraid of being friends with women because of the things that these guys say about women.
Translation. The Red Pill Bros didn't think I was genuine, and I wasn't getting any views.
My behavior at my point, and I started to actually look into statistics, like the fact that married men live longer than unmarried men.
Every day, more
that married women die earlier than women who are not married.
Bullshit.
I realized very quickly that, yes, of course, there are bad women and there are bad men. But if you look at the statistics, because men want to say that women aren't logical, then crash out on YouTube in my comment section. The proof is in the numbers.
Yeah, it is actually. The rate of divorce in America is over 51%, and actually 9% of divorces. Also, around 90% of alimony and child support is being paid by men to women because 90% of the men use custody of the woman. Yeah, that's messed up.
I still cannot believe we were taking on the G3. You know how long they had me captive for? And I was chipped. I couldn't talk at all. Can you imagine that? Me not talking? That's my whole thing. I won't shut the fuck up. They had me muzzled the whole time. They used me like a weapon. But I saw everything. I heard everything. All the evil, all the bullshit. Until that fucking guy got shot and I hit the pavement on your planet and the fucking ship popped out. Halfway. Not all the way. Not all the way. You...
Did you ever just get repulsed? By men? Men are trash, ladies. Every time I have interaction with men, I am just more and more appalled and disgusted by men.
So, when men started seeing this crap and also saw the divorce statistics, they started talking about it on the internet and poof, red pill content was born. And yeah, you lovely ladies caused it.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Now, sweetie, let me give you some red pill wisdom again. When you want to own the red pill bros by getting them to react to rage bait, that only works if the rage bait was a lie. Completely the opposite of reality. So for that to work, you should have made this video from that penthouse apartment with your millionaire husband, who didn't actually dump you because of red pill content, but married you, and you should have shown us your $1 million wedding ring. That's how you own the red pill bros. What? Because if the rage bait is something like, my millionaire boyfriend who I wanted to marry dumped me because of red pill content, then your haha gotcha moment is, yeah, it's true. My millionaire...
Newland, give me one example of God being with you. You, sir, are forsaken. I don't even know why I use the word sir, because you certainly don't qualify for that, because I can Dickhead is here. Big O.L. Pappy is here. And you are most welcome, Stu. If there's anything that I respect, it's hard work.
You support everything that I'm doing in your name. Again, please help me, give me strength where I do not have it.
Yeah, you've had 3 of those here really recently, too, C4. You're doing quite the job.
To stand up to these oppressors, to these evil people, to this system again. Please give me all the tools, resources, and people to back me in my effort to completely stop child.
Yeah, life happens. Life certainly happens, but that absolutely, God, that sucks.
And to protect the youth, and to protect these people from everything that's going on that they're unaware of and cannot protect themselves from.
I just put on a new cart myself in strawberry shortcake.
Please help me and give me the strength, God, to push forward in the midst of confusion,
yes.
in the midst of my anxiety.
He's driving to work, Nick. He's driving to work listening to Negative 43 TV. Oh, those radio fantasies are coming alive.
My frustration, and my not knowing what's going to happen to me next. Just continue to supply me with the faith I need to continue to hold on to you at all costs. And please guide me through this hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Floppo of E-Town Records.
All right? Please just continue to be there and just give me the strength I need.
TV begins another broadcast day. Negative 43 TV. That 3 TV Ghost.
Boy, is he. Wisdom, power, intellect is here, as is Dutchie.
Life that I have lived, give me, more and more time.
I agree, Stu. Did you know that Australians are very, very wise people, at least the ones that are involved in government? Listen to Stu and hit that thumbs.
Continue to make me immortal in your name and have me know, not think, not doubt, but know that I am immortal and I am incomparable because I stand in the name.
I always have to say something when you start talking about the fact that you're immortal, and I say the same thing every time, and I'm going to say it again. You have to, if you're a Christian, you have to die to enter into the kingdom of heaven. To claim immortality for yourself is absolutely blasphemous in pretty much any religion you care to name.
Of righteousness in your name, in the name of Yahweh, in the name of God, I stand up to all of these evil people, all right, by myself, and I'm never...
Thank you so much, CIA Hole. It was a lot of hard work, but boy, we really did it, didn't we?
By myself because you were with me. You and the millions of ancestors that support me, I'm the voice of the voiceless. Just continue to give me.
Continue to give me. That's a big phrase with him, as always. Continue to give me whatever the hell. Give me everything. Money, food, sex, clothes. Give me everything. Give me orthopedic penny loafers. That would be really, really cool. And I could probably make a little video for Saturday Madness of Tyree's samurai training. Have you seen any of that shit? Good Lord, he's actually poking things with an imaginary stick. I have not made, poking things with an imaginary stick. Apparently he has not found a stick yet. Yes, indeed, he's an ice skater. He just refuses to play hockey because he'll get his ass kicked. Sheriff Gunsett is here on this Thursday. It's all caught up here. Who's got March? Well, we're going to go find out, aren't we? Yes, we certainly are. And I am all caught up. Unbelievable. Let's finish this opening. Oh, there's Lady Nightmare. Please say hi, everyone.
The resilience and strength, just everything. Supply me with all the tools that I need to do this. Please help me to build this entire...
Pulled it all the way out, baby.
A new investor survey shows 85% believe that Musk's politics have a negative impact on the company. Grant Cardone is with us this morning. Grant, you just bought your daughter a Tesla. Is that your way of showing support for Musk and Doge?
Out this mansion for Krubis' base.
100%. Elon Musk is doing things that most Americans are never in a position to do and wouldn't have the courage to do, you know, if they had it. So I wanted to support him. I actually bought one for my wife and one for my daughter who just turned 15. She graduated from high school at 15 years old from being homeschooled, and I promised her a new car. We didn't know which one if she completed early, and she did.
Well, that's a vote of confidence, I must say. Trump's considering a tariff on timber and lumber imports. Now, look, building costs are already going up a little with tariff and aluminum tariffs and steel. This is not good for your real estate development business, is it, Grant?
This will not hurt development at all. This country is, we don't build enough. Like President Trump wants to drill, baby, drill. We need to build, baby, build. And when supply goes up, when we start building more, the cost of goods and services. So America can understand this. We have been charging for softwood from Canada for years, okay, since before 2018. Same thing with aluminum and steel. This is not a new thing. What Americans don't know is that we've been paying 240% on products like cheese and milk back into Canada that they would get charged. This is very unfair for us. So we can get hardwood from Brazil. We produce more hardwood and softwood, by the way, cheaper than Canada does. Canada needs America. America does not need Canada. Bottom line. The state of California and the entire country of Canada. Well, it's struggle. It kind of struggle and it stretches out for the price. You think the president will support? Yes, 100%, because we're going to have a boom in this economy like we've never seen before. You guys that are watching the stock market every day understand that Tesla's value as a company has not changed. The piece of paper that you hold has changed. So if you can liquidate easily, and you get scared, you liquidate your stock. But the company, Tesla itself, has not changed. The value of the U.S. economy has not changed. We actually have more confidence in the economy today than we did before. We have a direction, we have guidance, we have leadership, we have lower taxes coming, inflation's coming down, we have a pro-business president. And I believe in the second quarter of this year, we're going to see a boom in this country like we've never seen before. So let's load up. Get it tested, and hold on, baby.
In November, you posted on X that you're considering a run for the governor of California, I believe. You're throwing your hat in the race?
Well, you never know what a guy like me will do. You know, I am a patriotic American. I'm extremely concerned about the state of California. As California goes, so does the rest of the country. It is a massive economy. All Americans should be concerned about it.
Are you going to make some news? Are you going to make some news for us?
I'm going to be speaking. I'll tell you this. I'm speaking at RNC Saturday as a keynote speaker there to tell the people in California. California can be flipped, folks. You can flip it this cycle. You have 18 months. It can be flipped. But you need the right leadership and the right voice. And you need somebody who's run businesses, not just somebody who's been on politics or been on TV.
Sounds like you, Glenn. I'm going to wait that around for one second. Grant Cardone, thanks so much for joining us. Sir.
I'm coming right for you! Talk about a drill and a kisser.
Workers fired by the Trump administration, government agencies have to be rehired.
That's the best you got. My paperwork is harder.
Firing the
I got a galley too, you know.
To get around the law and reducing the federal workforce. The order affects tens of thousands of probationary employees.
Oh, God, this feels amazing. You have no idea.
Agriculture, and
God, I'm in heaven right now. Oh, you should see this. Oh, ripping through his drill tendons like they're butter. Oh, fuck. Oh, I was really getting my glumps off there, wasn't I? Sorry about that.
Ooh. Hey, bud, the name's Gus. Real good to meet you. Look at you, man. Pretty slick taking out Krubis like that, rescuing me from indentured servitude, etc., etc. I love that kind of stuff. No, I love that. That's the kind of stuff I love, man. Now, you mind if I tag along with you for a bit?
Of course. That's what I was hoping you'd say. We can use your help. But I should be clear that we are trying to take down the whole G3 cartel, and we might die.
Music to my ears. You think I don't want to take down the cartel? Buddy, that's all I want to do. That's all I dream about.
Amazing. God, I'm so glad to find another Gatlian alive and well. I love your tiny little hands, by the way. I had a cousin who had those tiny hands. He died in the zombie apocalypse on Gatlas, but, you know, look, I'm sure you don't want to hear about that. We had to live through it. I mean, who wants to talk about that?
Here's what I do. I shoot discs, right? They stick onto certain walls, and you can climb with them. See, that's what I'm talking about. Now climb up there. Aren't you glad you met me? Oh, shit. Woohoo, okay.
Oh yeah, how's the economy doing? Huh? Hey, I haven't checked. How's the economy doing? Oh man, down 7.4%. The S&P 500 down 7.4%.
Let me show you what else Papa Gus can. Here it comes. Pretty chill, right? Use that whenever you want. It's cool. And I see another wall you can climb.
Actually
that,
insane.
Right?
You mean Biden's economy? This ain't Biden's economy anymore, motherfucker. We're in a different, darker zone now. Okay. Can you feel it? Yeah, we're in a zone of great uncertainty.
Yo, just
great
dropping in while I wait for
My
download.
God, man. Hey, good.
Yo, what's up? Let's go 115. I didn't even. I just stream on this channel whenever I'm just playing games. I didn't expect anyone to stop by. What's up, man? Been a while. How do I get over here? Oh no!
Funny falling into action? Still a little far away. I'm not sure you can jump to that one.
Oh, hey! It's me, Quentin the Grittin again, your best friend. I actually decided to patch things up and rejoin the G3. Do you mind if I kill you real quick?
Finally! Enough of that guy. They kicked him out of the G3 because he was...
I gotta support you every way I can.
He's bitter and get a life. Some people need a life, and he needed a life, man.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, the views on my main channel have been pretty bad recently. I mean, the short videos have been good. Some of them have been getting thousands of views, but yeah, the views have been rough. You're not doing the shiny hunts anymore, hey? Are you just sick of Pokemon? I really wonder how Legends ZA is gonna be. I can't believe they're only gonna do Lumio City or whatever for Legends ZA.
Freedom, baby! I already felt free when you saved me from Krubis, but now that we're out of the pit, I really feel free.
I've been feeling that too, and yeah, a bit of Pokemon burnout right now, hoping that is good.
Check out Ride with Norman Reedus on AMC.
Yeah, I'm hoping ZA is good too. I actually got rid of my Switch. I gave it to my little cousin.
I am. Let's head home and turn in this bounty.
So I don't even have a Switch right now. I gave it to my little cousin. But yeah, once the new Switch comes out, whatever it's called, they're just calling it the Switch 2, I think. Yeah, when the Switch 2 comes out, I think I'll just get that and play Z.
The Switch 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Switch 2 when it comes out. I don't even have... I got rid of my... I had a Switch OLED. I gave it to my little cousin. He plays a lot of Fortnite on the Switch OLED. So I gave it to him.
bullshit. Fuck you.
Learn how to drive, asshole.
I'm gonna beat your ass, douchebag.
No, fuck you.
Go to hell, douchebag.
What kind of inconvenience is this?
And don't make me get my breath.
I might hold off for a bit on getting the Switch 2 and W cousin move.
Yeah, you're gonna hold off for a bit. I don't know. I think it's gonna. I think the Switch 2 is gonna be pretty powerful, because I remember back when the Switch came out, I was one of the first people to ever get a Switch. I think I got it like a couple days after it came out, the original Switch. And I remember back then, what was that, 2017? Holy shit. It was mind-blowing that you could just play all these games on the go. Because I remember for years before the Switch came out, I always told my friends, imagine one day when there's a portable console that's as fast as a PS3. And that's exactly what the Switch was. So it was mind-blowing back in 2017 when the Switch came out, because it was as fast and powerful as a PS3, which by today's standards is complete shit. But back then it was mind-blowing to me that you could have a pretty much what is essentially a PS3 on the go. And then I remember throughout the years they kept releasing games that were on the PS3 on the Switch. Like they released Borderlands, they released BioShock. They released a bunch of games that were from the PS3.
Yeah, the Switch is pretty ahead of its time in handheld consoles.
Yeah, it was. It's behind the times now. The Steam Deck, I think, is way more powerful. But yeah, for 2017, it was mind-blowing to me how powerful the Switch was. It's even more mind-blowing when you think that the chip that runs the Switch, the chip that they put in the Switch, I think that one came out in 2014 or something. So it wasn't even from 2017. It wasn't a new technology. Nintendo just adapted it. But yeah, the chip they used in the Switch, that one came out in like 2014 or something. It's like 11 years ago. The chip in the Switch, the original Switch came out. So yeah, it's pretty outdated and old technology now, but for the time, it was mind-blowing to me.
That's actually insane.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the chip in the Switch is like 11 years old. But the Switch, it does feel really dated now. A lot of the games on the Switch, since they're so small, a lot of them feel very short. I don't know if you know what I mean. Like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was a really long game, but most games on the Switch, they feel like they're only like 20 to 30 hours. I don't know. Whereas games on the PS5, I feel like they're like 60 to 100 hours. They're usually like double. Yeah, Switch games, I don't know. They feel very, I don't know how to explain it. Just very low on the graphics and very short now. So I'm hoping the Switch 2 is a major upgrade. I wonder what they're gonna do with storage though. I didn't even check. Maybe they already announced it, but
I can feel that. I'm just happy Monster Hunter Rise was a decently long game.
I never played Monster Hunter Rise. I'm pretty sure.
Grinding Wilds RN.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure another Monster Hunter game came out. Yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds is the new game, eh? Yeah. I wonder what they're going to do with the storage, though, on the Switch, too. Because if the graphics are better and the games are longer, the games are going to be way larger. Because games on the Switch are like 20 gigabytes. So the Switch 2 games are probably going to be like 50 gigabytes each. So I wonder if the console's going to come with like 200 or 300 gigabytes. I forget what the original Switch comes with. What does the original Switch come with? I forgot how much did my OLED have?
Beat the main story in 8 hours, and yeah, it better have a massive storage or release larger SD cards.
Did the Switch OLED have 80 gigabytes? I forget how much. Oh, 64 gigabytes. Yeah. Yeah, so if the Switch 2 only has 64 gigabytes, that'll only be enough for probably like one game. No, it's rumored to have 256 gigabytes. Okay. It says it's a rumor, so might not be true, but that would make sense. I think 256 would be decent. See, the PlayStation 5, my PlayStation 5, and this is the Slim, so it has a little bit more storage than the original PlayStation 5, but this one only has 848 gigabytes. Yeah. Yeah, the PS5 only has 848 gigabytes, and it's terrible. It's only enough for about 4 or 5 games. Never understood that with consoles, especially since we're going all digital these days. I think consoles should at least have enough storage for 10, 20 games. You know, the PlayStation 5 should probably come with 2 terabytes. 2 or 3 terabytes is what it should come with, not 800 gigabytes.
They want you to spend more on storage so they make more money.
Yeah, but it's dumb because most of the supported SSD storage expansions aren't even PlayStation. A lot of them are third party, so they don't even make money from it. You know, if they would have just given, if they just give you more storage, if for example, if they give you 2 or 3 terabytes of storage, I'm going to spend that money on a game, which they make more money from than if I bought a third party SSD. I'd spend that money for SSD on a game, and they'd make more money. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to end the stream here.
PlayStation does have a few licensed Seagate storage.
Yeah, but they do let you, unlike Xbox, they do let you use third party. Xbox is only first party, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, they also limit you to only Gen 4 and Gen 5 SSDs, which is the problem I ran into the other day with my laptop SSD. It's Gen 3. They don't support it. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by, Let's Go. If you're live, I'll try to stop by later, but I've just been watching a lot of random videos on YouTube lately.